Chapter 5: Becoming American. In 1909, a British author named Israel Zangwill wrote a play called The Melting Pot about the immigrant experience in the United States. This is the beginning of his play. America is God's crucible, the great melting pot, where all the races of Europe are melting and reforming. Here you stand, good folk, think I, when I see you at Ellis Island. Here you stand in your 50 groups with your 50 languages and histories and your 50 blood hatreds and rivalries. But you won't be long like that, brothers, for these are the fires of God you come to. These are the fires of God. Now, a crucible is a container used for melting substances at a very high heat. And what Zangwill was saying was that as the people of America mixed together, they were creating a new country. This is what Theodore Roosevelt had to say. That particular play I shall always count among the very strong and very real influences upon my thought and my life. You will find on American coins the motto E pluribus unum, which is Latin for out of many, one. That refers to a creation of a single nation out of many states under the American Constitution. But the melting pot image seemed to give the motto a new meaning. Out of many different people, one people, the American people. So this first generation of immigrants that came to America did not actually hurry to become American. Many of them continued to speak their own languages and to communicate with people in their own neighborhoods the way they had back in their country of origin. They would have their own churches, their own holidays, their own cemeteries, even their own newspapers, and they encouraged their children to marry others from their own culture. What we saw happen with the second generation was that they had a change of ideas. They started to like the ideas that they were seeing in America, the taste, the habits, the dress, the beliefs, but then that conflicted with what their parents had been teaching them. What we saw is that it wasn't until the third generation, which was the grandchildren of the immigrants, that people finally felt fully American. Many had moved away from their old immigrant neighborhoods, and few of the third generation still spoke the language of their country of origin. Many of these people were able to become naturalized. This meant that they could become full legal citizens by taking a citizenship test. This still happens today, where you can take a civics and American history test to become a citizen of the United States.